In this video, we'll show you how 3 Marcs Coffee grow their specialty coffee business here in the beautiful Barcelona. And right behind me, there is a coffee shop where it all started.
I'm a huge lover of Barcelona. If you talk to anybody who knows me, they will make fun of this. My name is Marc Aguyé, co-owner and co-founder of 3 Marcs Coffee. What we knew is that we wanted to create a social space where people felt good and enjoyed coffee. Somehow we wanted to deliver the best coffee experience here in Barcelona, and that's our goal.
This video is sponsored by ROASTERY Cafe.
The 3 Marcs are Marco Paccagnella, the creative director basically of 3 Marcs Coffee. He studied design in Venice. Marco de Rebotti, head of coffee. He started working in a coffee shop. That's where we all 3 met. That's where we start thinking about our futures together. Finally, I don't know how, but one morning I woke up and I told the guys, what about 3 Marcs Coffee? And they liked it, and that's how we keep it.
It's genuinely something that each Marc represents a different aspect. They all love coffee. Marco, he's head of creative design. Marc is sort of the head of HR, and very quickly and easily he'll gather a group of people around him. It's one of the reasons why our cafe is so busy, is because Marc brings people. And then Marco he's a perfectionist. He's all about the quality of coffee, all about getting the best out of the machines, about the best out of the roast of the coffee.
So 3 Marcs Coffee opened its coffee shop on the 6th of August of 2018. The day that we opened, we were very nervous because the neighborhood was not the most popular neighborhood in Barcelona. A lot of people were saying that we wouldn't be able to succeed in that area, but finally we managed to have a good combination between foreigners and people living here in Barcelona. It's a bit industrial, it's very simple, clean design. The terrace, also the kind of vibe that you can feel. I would like to think that the music is something that we pay attention to as well. And the offer of coffees that we have I think that is really nice. And I think that people appreciate that, and they come to the coffee shop to try our coffee and to see what's new.
3 Marcs Coffee had been roasting since the very first day, but in September 2020, they bought their own roasting machine and opened up their roasting space in Barcelona's Sport Forum district. That location inspired their motto and feel of the brand.
Roasted by the sea, Port Forum. We are in love with this part of the city, and I never thought that it would be something I would say, but it's so calm, it's so peaceful. Maybe the ones that are not peaceful are ourselves, no? But the sea and the environment and the place itself is pretty much chill, and it gives you this peace and this beauty that inspires you, no? We have a huge spectrum of coffees. I want to think that for every kind of person, something super classic until something really expensive and experimental, for people who really want to try something new. And sometimes here in Barcelona it's not common to find this kind of coffees. We want to connect with the most people possible. So at the end of the day, this applies to everything. In the way we talk to people, in the way we select coffee as well.
So when the coffee arrives as a sample, we're trying that to see whether or not it fits into our current menu of coffee, if it reaches the levels of coffee that we're looking for, the quality of that sample, whether there's any defects, and then again, once we've roasted it, we try it. How is it on the big roaster? How do we think we can extract this coffee? How do we think we can improve this coffee? And that's where my role goes to the final step, where I'm talking to final customers and helping them get the most out of those coffees as well. We believe in the product we're selling. We get excited genuinely about the products that arrive.
Quality control is a very important aspect of the 3 Marcs Coffee operation. Every morning, it starts with the coffee dial-in at their coffee shop.
What we're doing is trying to understand which is going to be the recipe for today.
Once they have the right recipe, they input all espresso shot data, TDS reading and extraction yield into the Cropster Cafe app.
The best thing that we can do is to gather as many data points as possible, which is where Cropster Cafe comes in. It gives us a very clear and complete picture of the use of that coffee in the coffee shop.
Next, Mike started his bike tour around cafe customers in Barcelona to do a regular check-in to see if there are any problems with their brewed coffee.
So right now we are in front of Loreto, which is a customer of 3 Marks Coffee, and we're going to see the coffee shop and check out the quality of the coffee.
So to keep and maintain the relationship with our wholesale clients, what we try to do is to be there next to them. We go and visit them, even if they don't need anything. We go there every week and try to help them with the recipe, because the roasting is a bit different, so we try to adjust so they feel confident with the coffee they are working with.
I try to come every Wednesday. That way they can get consistent feedback and they can give us feedback as well. So it works both ways. If they're not happy with the coffee, the other way around, I can help them with recipes, or if there's a problem with the grinder or the machine, any of that sort of stuff.
The more numbers we have, the best coffee we will be able to serve to our customers and to deliver to our wholesale partners. At the end of the day, people always, like some customers, when they come, oh, you are an artist, because they focus on the latte art thing, but this is a science, in my opinion, and we need numbers, and we need to be able to talk to other people and understand what they are saying and speaking the same language. Every data that we have will help us to work better, for sure.
And the way to get the real-time data from almost any volumetric espresso machine is by using the new Cropster's connector, Brew Beacon. Then you can start analyzing collected data with Cropster Cafe software.
We can see how cafes are extracting the coffee, how they're using our coffee, analyze the recipes they're using. So if they call me on a day where I'm not physically able to visit their cafe, I can quickly log on to Cropster Cafe, have a quick look at what they've done throughout the day, help them without actually being present, which means that I can help a lot more people in a more involved way.
When you talk with the customers, what is the most common feedback?
The feedback that we got usually is, or it's expensive, or either it's amazing. But fortunately, now in 2023, most of the people here in Barcelona already know that specialty coffee is a bit more expensive, and they know why. But the most common feedback, I think that it's that they really like the coffee.
What was the moment that kind of defined the 3 Marks Coffee as it is now?
The moment we start hiring people, I guess. When you need people next to you, you need to think which kind of people you want. At that moment, we took a decision that this is the kind of people we want to be surrounded. And thanks to that, our lives are a bit easier, and 3 Marks is growing in a natural and funny and happy way, I guess. I would say the relationship that we have, this is what makes me more proud. I will get emotional, but it's really important to be close, because we were 3, not a lot of people were trusting us. No, it was a bit wow, you will get upset, you will break the relationship at a certain point. I think that every problem we had, we woke up stronger. So that's what I'm more proud of, that we are still together and we are fighting for our project with a smile on our face.